Hi, I'd like to fill people in on what's been happening with me for the last few days and also give a PSA of sorts. I've been debating making this video because realistically, none of you care about my personal life, but I think this message is important. At approximately 1:45 p.m. on October 12th, I heard barking out my window. It wasn't unusual to hear that in my neighborhood, but the barks got worse, and it sounded like a fight more than anything. Then I heard screaming. I looked out my window and saw my grandmother holding my dog Poppy in her arms and another woman with two dogs herself. I ran downstairs to check on her, and my grandmother had told me that Poppy had been attacked. My grandmother had told me that the woman had two bull mastiffs, and one had heard Poppy bark and treated her like a squirrel, like small prey. It had bitten her abdomen and shook her, and the woman did not intervene while my grandmother tried everything to get Poppy away. She was wet, but otherwise looked fine, so we took her inside and set her down. Her side was bleeding, a lot. We rushed to the nearest animal hospital an hour away, and they gave us some antibiotics for her and cleaned her wounds the best they could. She had four wounds in her side. We treated her for the next 2 days, but yesterday she seemed a lot worse. Her gums were turning black, and she was barely breathing. My grandmother took her to the vet office closer to us. They gave her an IV and redid her x rays. Today, we have been told that the dog had most likely pierced her kidney and she'd probably need surgery, and that she'd have to go to Ithaca for the best support possible. It would cost $10,000 just to go, and another $5,000 if she does in fact need surgery. Now, the PSA I was talking about. This woman had two dogs that were much too big for her and easily yanked out of her arm with no problem. The leash was a suggestion to that dog. Do not get a dog that you cannot handle with complete certainty. If you cannot handle that dog, you cannot walk it. It does not matter how sweet you believe your dog to be, as this dog was apparently very kind before this incident. There is no guarantee that my dog will live, and we will be spending thousands of dollars just for the chance. I am most likely going to lose my house over this. Please make sure you can control your pets. It can be devastating if you don't.